Happy New Year, everybody. Let's say goodbye to 2018 and hello 2019. It's got to be better, right? I don't see how it can be any worse. After 2018, no, I can't complain. We didn't have it near as bad as a lot of you guys had it. But we didn't have it very great either. 2018 came in cold. We had more below 0 days than we had above 0. We had a late spring. We had a wet spring when it finally warmed up. Then it dried off. It was dry when corn was pollinating, which didn't help anything. But I can't complain because our corn yields were fairly decent. And then it kind of got wet again. And then the end of October, right back into winter we go. We've been in winter ever since. Oh, I hate winter. Most of us do hate winter, though. But I'll tell you what, I haven't seen a mosquito in months. There's always one positive, I guess, to every negative, right? Anyways, with that being said, I truly hope 2019 is a better year for all of you guys that really struggled through 2019. Now, I'm going to address a few questions that I get asked frequently. Shed, I got the quote back for the trusses. Apparently the trees have become extinct because lumber rates have through the roof. We're going to build this year. But we don't know for sure what we're going to build, where we're going to build, or how we're going to build. We still want to build down there. If we do, it's going to be like a 20-foot by the length, monoslope, backwards type lean-to like I built on all my sheds here. And then the following year possibly add on to cover the feeding area and all that. We've been penciling back and forth which is better, which way looks better. We've drawn it out on paper, which way looks better, and they both look better. They both look worse. They both have their pros, they both have their cons. Honestly, to add on to what I have and pour all new concrete here versus building all new down there, price-wise, it's a wash. Honestly, it's a wash. Building down there, I like the idea of being able to put my piles up here, eventually pour new concrete that's sloped right. Like right now where my piles are, it's basically flat and the water puddles up in there. If I build over here, we can pour new concrete and slope it so water will run away from the feed. There's pros and cons to everything. If we continue with the road that we've got now and just add on more room, pour new concrete for the cattle, the idea of feeding in bunks where the cattle can eat from both sides is more attractive than feeding along a fence line where you got to push feed in numerous times to keep feed in front of them. So there's pros and cons to both. Along there you could build a bunk. How many videos has been mentioned that when you got a bunk and your feed gets old, nasty, and frozen in there, you got to shovel it out? I don't like doing that either. So as of right now, we plan to build. Don't know for sure what we're going to do or where we're going to do it. Yeah. That's all I can tell you on the building project. You guys know about as much as I do right now. Tractor. I have found a bunch of tractors in the price range that I want that are set up the way I want. The worst part is for the last 2 years I've been finding tractors like what I want, but they don't have the shifting that I want, or they have this or they have that, or they're way too overpriced. I have found 6 tractors that I'm going to deal on in a couple of weeks that are 800 miles away from here. Of course, everything's got to be a long distance away, but they're the 3-lever shifting that I want, just like the 64. Priced where I can sleep at night when I buy it. Knowing that if I bought it and the motor went a month later, I can put a brand new motor in it and still be less than what these guys want for these other ones that are way overpriced. So tomorrow, this week, I got to get all my stuff done for the bank or get that stuff to him so he's happy. We know we've got financing situated and all squared away. Yeah. So hopefully in a week or two we're going to start dealing on tractors. If we can get the right deal drawn up, hopefully we'll have a new tractor by spring. Chopper, found a couple. Actually, there's one that's been sitting on a dealership lot for a couple years now. Just for kicks and giggles, I'm going to go up and give them a real lowball offer. See what happens with that one. Hopefully they take it. If they don't, I'll keep looking. I'm sure the 718 would chop ride this spring if it absolutely has to. TMR mixer, talk to dealerships. Nobody has one on their lot the size that I need. They all have some coming in that are the size that I want or we feel is the size that I need. So once one of those come in, we should have a demo of a TMR mixer here. They are vertical mixers. The thing that we're probably going to do though is we're gonna rent one. We're probably gonna rent one for a month. I just don't think that a day or 2 or 3 is long enough to demo a machine and truly decide whether you like it or not. So we've discussed renting one, and rental rates really aren't that bad on a mixer. So we are probably going to rent one for a month and determine whether we really like it or not. And then we don't know for sure if we're going to buy one or actually rent one. The company that I talked to actually builds them. They build custom ones, and their rental rate, I don't know if a bank can beat their price. So we might actually rent one for a year. We're not for sure on that yet, but I appreciate everybody that sends me listings of stuff for sale, tractors, mixers, stuff like that. However, I'm not ready to buy one yet, so even if you send me these ones for $1,500, I'm probably not going to buy one because I'm really not going to buy a used piece of junk that I'm going to have to work on all the time. So, but I do appreciate you sending them to me. But with that being said, I'm not going to buy a used one. I'm probably going to buy new, just because it's going to be a long-term investment. So other than those three pieces of equipment, I don't think we're buying anything new for 2019 other than those 3 things. I don't plan to upgrade the baler. It works just fine for me. With the way 2018 left here, and nobody got corn harvested before we got cold. Corn stalks were still wet, so we didn't get the custom baling this year. I baled, what did I end up baling? 150, 250, something like that. Custom bales this year, when normally it'd be close to 2,000. So it really makes me nervous to buy a new baler. I don't think I need one yet. If all of a sudden 2019, the fall is awesome, there's all kinds of work to do, there's a bunch of RB450 round balers around the neighborhood for sale at dealerships. They've always got them in stock. They've got new ones. I'm not worried about it. We'll buy one last minute if we absolutely have to. Otherwise, I don't think we're going to upgrade the baler. I don't think anything else really needs to be upgraded. Hay buying works just fine. I'd like a new rake, but we can get by with all that stuff for a couple more years. Yeah, biggest thing we're going to focus on in 19 is cover crops. Getting cover crops established in the corn earlier, V4, V5, V3, whatever. Wider rows, I don't know for sure yet. We'll see what happens with that. Cow herd's getting bigger. You know, calving starts here in just over a month. We're at 28 females right now. We've got 28 to breed this year. By next year, we should have over 30. I'm at my goal for cows. Am I going to stop growing a cow herd? Probably not. But that brings other issues. I don't have enough pasture. I'm still working with the neighbor on buying land. He's not quite ready to sell yet, but we've been talking numbers and getting that squared away, and that's just a waiting game. So we got to figure out a way to graze our cows longer in the fall, and we're going to have more cows to graze. So we need to figure out a way to get these cover crops established earlier so they're guaranteed growing by harvest. We do the high moisture corn, that's going to get that off earlier, more grazing of corn stalks, longer period of time in the fall. I can't pencil out feeding cows hay any longer than I have to. I can't pencil out feeding cows in the wintertime, let alone feeding them any longer in the summer than I have to when they can be out harvesting themselves. They have 4 wheels, they have a harvester, they have a manure spreader. They make more out there grazing, so we're looking for every possibility that we can come up with to graze longer. We're going to try sorghum sedan grass after rye this year. We're going to plant some oats with new seeding hay. We're going to try a bunch of different things this year. The sorghum sedan, we don't know if we're going to chop it. We're probably going to graze it. The idea is possibly if we can get rye to grow with it, that we might actually mow it and windrow it, and then windrow graze all winter next winter. We don't know for sure yet. If there was a way that we could get it established earlier in corn, so by the time we chop corn off and it was already growing, so it kind of line up with the time that the stuff in the rye or the sorghum that follows the rye would be ready to harvest, it would be awesome. But I don't know how that would work. It's all experimental, so I don't know. You guys let me know what you think on some of them things. If there's any ideas on stuff you want me to try, I'm willing to try just about anything. So, but other than that, I think that's kind of what 2019 kind of looks like as of right now. No soybeans, more cover crops, trying interseeding, broadcasting, different stuff like that. So, yeah, anyhow. I could make videos every day of the same old, but them get boring too, so I don't know. We might actually cut back on the videos a little bit this year, not for sure. I don't know if I'm going to make all the videos like I do now, where I make a baling video today, or cutting hay video today, rake tomorrow, bale the day after. I don't know if I'm doing that. I might kind of take some video of all of them and just kind of make one video of first crop hay or something, one video of planting, I don't know, instead of all these little videos here and there. That just kind of gets monotonous and old. So there's enough other people that post videos daily that's the same old that everybody can be entertained by. So I think we're going to kind of step back a little bit from that. YouTube isn't a money-making deal, so I don't just post the same crap every day just to try and earn $1 off YouTube. I'm a farmer, I'm not a YouTube. I don't YouTube for a living, so so anyways, we're probably gonna cut back in the videos a little bit. But I don't know, is it you guys like that idea of making a video of, you know, kind of like our year-end videos, but one of the hay and then one of the planting maybe, and maybe one of second crop and then one of chopping, you know, instead of 3 chopping videos and that type of thing? Let me know what you think on that. You know, instead of making a video and posting it every day about that kind of thing, maybe make a video and take, you know, it's going to take a couple days to edit it. Maybe make a video like that. So, yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think on that. Otherwise, before this video gets to be too long too, I'm going to wish you all a Happy New Year again. Hopefully 2019 treats you better than 2018 did. Hopefully at the end of 2019 there's more money in your pocket than at the end of 2018. And yeah, look forward to seeing y'all again in 2019. Hope you all have a happy, safe New Year's tonight, and we'll catch you all on the next one.